Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jeremy Grant.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Mikal Bridges. Franz Wagner is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Irving, and it's Barrett at the 2 spot. And for Cleveland, Jeremy Grant is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Davis. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Nice fadeaway to get over the top.
And not a regular spot for Turner, but he shot with confidence, and that's what matters.
Halliburton outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. No good from Grant. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Now Bridges. Right side Irving. Outside Barrett. Bridges outside. Tatum with it. Bridges covering. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Irving. Lets the three fly. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hand.
And it's Halliburton missing. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Toronto. Outside Barrett. Irving surveying the floor. He takes it in over Halliburton. And again, Denver no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Davis, the pass to Grimes. Back to Davis. Grant outside. Fires for 3. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
Turner with it, picked up by Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Tatum. Here's Grimes. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Irving kicks to Wagner. Outside Barrett. Hits it from three-point range.
And over the years, we've seen Barrett expand his range.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Outside Irving. Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Pass to Tatum. Left side Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 8 points.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the middle, here's Bridges. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, Bridges has many ways to convert inside, which can make it tough to stop him.
Outside Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Turner's got his second bucket.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Davis setting the pick for Tatum. And it's sent back by Turner. Bridges finds Barrett. Left side Turner. Back to Wagner. Out to Barrett. Wagner has screen on Halliburton. Barrett, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Grimes. He has yet to score. Davis, the pass to Halliburton. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
That free throw, no good. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Denver with a change here, too. Jordan's checked in. And he's good on the second.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
Back to Irving. Pass to Wagner. And here is Bridges. Turner with a screen on Thomas. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Tatum with a screen on Irving. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Offline with his 3.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Wagner a screen on Halliburton. Nobody near Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Zach Collins checked in for Anthony Davis. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at the Nuggets. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. Bridges against Tatum. Bridges passes to Irving. Wagner a screen on Halliburton. Irving for 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Wagner outside. Back to Irving. This one for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Left side, Tatum puts it up from 12. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Bridges outside. Pass to Jordan. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Halliburton kicks to Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Davis is checked in for Grant. And it's Collier in for Halliburton. And so here's Denver. They lead by 4. Outside, Barrett. And the rejection by Collins. It's Davis with the drive. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Barrett. Putting up about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Now, here's Jordan. Scoreless thus far. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Collins. 4 on the clock. Barrett with a screen on Tatum. For 3, Bridges. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Collier. Now, here's Thomas. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. In the corner. Tatum with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
The first one falls.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And so Tatum nails them both. And Denver has possession. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And they definitely kept their eyes on the prize, put on a real entertaining comeback, and that's a feel-good game when you can win like that.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Collier. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his third assist on the night. And Denver has possession. There's a screen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And that one misses. Dix checked in for the Cavaliers. And he sinks the second. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Thomas. 14 feet away. Jordan with the rebound.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
That ties it up. Collier's got his second bucket tonight.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Barrett. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his sixth rebound on the night. Inside. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Davis is out there with Collins. Then it's Collier. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Thomas in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Cleveland making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And that one falls for Bridges. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Bridges a screen on Thomas. There's Wagner with the 3. Jordan kicks to Bagley. Misses the 3.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Back to Thomas. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Nuggets number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Bridges against Thomas. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Collins. Wagner with the block.
Good awareness on D there. Wagner wanting to be a difference maker defensively.
The 8-footer, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Jordan. Bagley's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Here's Collier. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Thomas surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Thomas got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Cavs. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Gillespie, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Wagner outside. Pass to Gillespie. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Floats it up for Davis. Bridges with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Davis. Grimes with it. Nothing on the board. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And then for Denver, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. R.J. Barrett comes in for Wagner. And Irving subbed in for Bridges. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And they're moving it up. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And it's all thanks to Kyrie and his defense. He gets the steal, and it leads to a fast break right away.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Tatum. From outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gillespie. Turner with a screen on Thomas. Gillespie, the pass to Irving. Again, the Nuggets score.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
The 3 from Tatum. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Gillespie, the pass to Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Thomas. Cleveland moving it around. And Grimes has it in the corner. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Terrific find by the big man Davis. He's all for getting it to his perimeter shooters.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
to see the numbers for Miles Turner. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 17 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this, or will he regress back to the mean? We'll have to see.
To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Collier. No good on the three. The Nuggets trail by 4. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Halliburton's checked in for Collier. There's Thomas with the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Irving. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Halliburton inside the three-point line. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now, here is Irving. He had 19 points in the win against Toronto.
Oh, it's that length of AD helping his team down low.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Barrett setting a pick for Irving. And he knocks down the jumper. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, we know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Kevin, back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And Grimes has it in the corner. Halliburton for 3. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Irving drives in. Count that bucket. Irving's got 13 points.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Now Grimes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the basket by Tatum.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Zach Collins checked in for the Cavaliers. Collier comes in for Thomas. Denver making a switch here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 11. Right side Barrett. Clock at 6. Releases. The rebound by Collier.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Barrett against Tatum. Denver grabs the miss. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. Grimes passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
There it finds Wagner. Bridges a screen on Tatum. Wagner passes to Barrett. Denver needs to get off his shot. Irving for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Collins passes to Tatum. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Grimes. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Turner.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Irving. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 19-7 run. Tatum down low. Defended by Bridges. Oh, Tatum finds a way!
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Wagner outside. Back to Irving. Barrett setting a pick for Irving. Out to Barrett. Over Thomas. Barrett, no good.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Tatum against Bridges. Tatum passes to Halliburton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Cleveland. Wagner outside. Back to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barrett against Tatum. Barrett kicks to Wagner. Outside Irving. Down low. Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Davis is checked in for Zach Collins. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Thomas. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And when Tatum is aggressive like that, it's tough to keep him off the line.
The Cavaliers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he makes the first but misses the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Barrett gets it to go.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Bridges against Tatum. Outside for Halliburton. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. And guys, how about this first half for Anthony Davis? He has been on an absolute tear.
Playing with that high motor, beasting on the glass, he's just outworking them.
You know they say effort is a skill. Well, we're seeing that skill in action.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Cleveland leading by 12. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. They've got Turner. Bridges out there with Wagner. Then it's Barrett, and it's Irving at the point.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Bridges misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Tatum down low. He's defended by Wagner. Wagner with the block. To the middle. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Wagner. 8 points for Miles Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Grant. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just the fifth of this long 7-game road trip. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Davis. Now Halliburton. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Halliburton's got 12 in the game.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Barrett kicks to Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Halliburton outside. Outside Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Smart play by Tatum, using the fake to get the contact.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's Barrett. He's got 11. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Wagner. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Anthony Davis. The past month has been surreal. Right around 21 points per, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk so much about players getting hot offensively. Well, he's in that same type of groove defensively right now. He is a beast on that end of the floor.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Irving, and Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Off the inbound, and it's laid in by Barrett. Barrett's got 13 points.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Tatum against Bridges. Shoots a fader. Denver grabs the miss. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Tatum. Davis throws it down hard. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Denver. 17-point game. Turner with a screen on Grant. Bridges for 3. Drops in the tray. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Halliburton. And Davis throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Sinks the triple.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Outside Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 13. Outside Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 23 points. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside Tatum. Off target with his 3.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Grant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. Outside Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
And Halliburton doesn't get rattled easily. He's adept at finding ways to finish through contact.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Turner passes to Irving. Now Wagner. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Good on the second free throw.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
And he nails the third. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Turner with a screen for Irving to the inside, and it's slammed in by Turner. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Davis setting the pick for Tatum for the three. Jordan with the rebound.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Barrett the pass to Irving. And the three off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Barrett. He's got 13. Irving with it. Back to Barrett. Turner with a screen for Barrett. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Tatum looking around. From downtown, from anywhere, anytime, Tatum.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Serving a screen on Thomas. For three, Barrett. The Cavaliers pull it in, and at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And here's Davis for 3, and it's Irving with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for Denver. Trailing by 10. Shots good by Turner.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition, and been very unselfish.
Tatum on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
A different look now for Cleveland. Zach Collins comes in for Grant, and it's Collier in for Jason Tatum. And the first one drops. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket. And to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 10. Drives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
Pass to Collins. And here is Thomas. Halliburton right side. Here's Collier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Collins. 1:32 left to play in the third. Wagner a screen on Halliburton. Bridges for three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Thomas. Back to Halliburton. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thomas, no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. Bridges left side. Now Jordan, he's guarded by Collins. There's Wagner with the three. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 7 points.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Grimes is checked in. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Gillespie. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Jordan, and the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
And yes, it's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers on top, up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Collier out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Collins in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thomas, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 3. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Collier. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 22.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Bagley sends a screen for Wagner. From 10 feet out, no good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Collier. Back to Collins. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Thomas. The kick out to Tatum. 5 to shoot. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Collier. A three-pointer off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the wing on the left. Here's Gillespie. It's blocked. Collins passes to Grimes. Tatum with it. Defended now by Wagner. Tatum no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside, Barrett puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Wagner wide open. Off target from outside. And Collins has got the ball here for Cleveland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside Thomas. Pass to Collier. Tatum on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Cavs. They set the screen. With the drive, Gillespie, that's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Cleveland leading by 7. Tatum passes to Collier. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Gillespie. It's Barrett on the wing. Wagner with a screen for Barrett. Releases, and right on target with the swish. And now it's only a 5-point Cavalier lead.
A terrific score. Barrett possesses a great understanding for when he needs to be aggressive.
Barrett against Thomas. To the paint. Here's Collier. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Fires from deep, and the 3 ball is good.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Collins a screen on Barrett. Here's Thomas. Denver grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For the Cavaliers, and Anthony Davis is checked in for Collins. Jeremy Grant comes in for Tatum. Halliburton subbed in for Cameron Thomas. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Cleveland leading by 4. Halliburton passes to Davis. Pulls it from the elbow. No good off the front iron. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Outside Barrett. Over in the corner, Turner. It's good from long range.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Irving. Over in the corner, Turner. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Jordan sets the pick for Irving. The drive by Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
An athletic big man. When Jordan is driving hard, it puts the D in a tough spot.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. He hits the second from the line.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Halliburton outside. And the foul on Miles Turner. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Denver with a change here too. Wagner's checked in for Jordan. On defense, Denver. Davis setting the pick for Grant. With the shot, busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And the work Grant has put into his jumper evident. Now he's a legitimate scorer in the league.
Outside Irving. Shoots from 14. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Davis finds Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside. Here's Bridges. It's good. This game is all even.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Halliburton for 3. Here's Davis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Denver. It's a 3-point game. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Here's Wagner. Barrett with a screen on Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Elbow shot.
And you want more of this from Tatum. Able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 20 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Wagner kicks to Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Tatum with a screen on Barrett. Halliburton kicks to Tatum. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Grimes with it, picked up by Barrett. Cleared away by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
Fantastic job attracting the defense's attention. That's just what Kyrie Irving does. And he also understands how to get the whistle while shooting.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now Halliburton. Grant outside. Here's Halliburton. Now Davis. Parachutes in for the alley-oop slam.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Bridges fires from 13 feet. It's in.
A major threat from the mid-range. You can't allow Bridges to get comfortable from there.
Halliburton against Barrett. Yeah, count it. The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Irving. Barrett outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wagner. From outside, Davis pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Halliburton, good look inside.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. It's Turner. Davis pulls it down. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Davis.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Here's Wagner. Turner with the screen for Wagner. Shoots it up. He nails the jump shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
I'm here with AD, and tonight you guys seemed locked in. What was the key?
We came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Hey, great defense so often leads to great offense, and it worked tonight. Congrats on the win.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Craig Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA.